Hello everybody! Sorry, I've got my orange glasses on and I couldn't see the blue light on my camera to see if it was on. Anyway, so somebody left a comment saying, come back, Pookie. Don't know who Pookie is. It might be referred to me, in which case thank you very much. I think, wasn't Garfield's teddy bear called Pookie? That's the only one I can think. Anyway, we're speed running, and I'm more in the mood for, let's do a 1510, and we're rated 582 as Dumminion, so let's see what happens. And yes, it's been an interesting. I've got a brew, so we're going to have a brew, and this is Anti-Establishment IPA, which is Aldi's knockoff version of Punk IPA. Very heavily hopped, pleasant thing. Okay, Alex loves chess 2016. Doesn't even want to play. Well, Alex doesn't love chess that much, does he? Let's have another go. Belada doesn't want to play either. And he was rated higher than me. Okay, Tuisk. Okay, so what we're playing in this, we're playing the Scotch Gambit, aren't we? As what? Oh no, we're not. Apparently, we're going to have a Petrov. Okay, well I don't know the Petrov, so I'm playing 3 knights, which I don't know either. Okay, so this is now apparently transferred into a perk. Now, let's just read the board, because we've got heaps of time. This is attacked, and it's defended. So what I want to do is I want to get castled. My bishop could come to e2, or it could come to c5. Could come here, but that's just asking to get kicked by a pawn. This I quite like because it's in line with where the king's going to go, so should we go with that? He can't push this because it's got 1, 2, 3 attackers on that square. Yeah? It is 10:15 at night. I've just finished a 90-minute call with some people. Okay, tension between bishops. Now the normal procedure here is to drop back to b3. Then if he takes on b3, I take towards the centre with this pawn, opening up then my rook. An alternative move here could be queen e2, so that if he takes, I take with a queen. Then I've got my queen developed and out in the board. My queen then can't be hassled by either knight, because she would be on a light square and both the knights are on dark square, so I know that they can't move and attack her. So I think that's kind of principled. They're both kind of principled moves. Let's drop the bishop out. You want to be moving, when you develop your pieces, you want to develop them to squares where they're going to have good prospects. And I don't know if, if he didn't trade, like he didn't. Okay, so he's decided to develop his knight. That makes sense. That means we can castle. We can push d3. We can technically push d4 as well. Takes. That's castle. That seems principled. This knight might come in. I might actually push h3. Because when both bishop and knight can come to that square, interesting. So he wants to take with his knight and keep his bishop, does he? Well, ain't a fat lot I can do. I mean, I can do this, but then he pushes c6, which then supports maybe d5 later. I think that's a waste of my time. It's like all I've done is just delay it slightly, with this move. So I think if I push d4, takes, I take back. Do I want to play d4? Let's play d3, see what happens. If he takes here, I just recapture towards the centre with my a-pawn. But as things stand, this could be a player rated 1449 or 2449. Although putting your knight on the edge is a bit odd. However, not if you intend to liquidate that knight on the very next turn. So he's got 1, 2, and he's developed again. The boy is playing with some maturity. Attack the queen. Knight takes. Pawn takes, attacking the bishop. Bishop comes here. Attack the queen, knight takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes bishop, pawn takes bishop. I like that. I think bishop takes. So he ain't got time to do this because I've upped the stakes by attacking queenie. If queenie moves here, for example, I might even take out the knight. I don't think I would actually, because that just invites him to recapture here. This pawn goes there, and then the g-file is open for his rook. And he might be castling this way anyway. And he's dodged out again. This guy is not playing like a 449 rated opponent, I have to say. I can put my bishop there. Then if takes, yes, he'll move his rook out of the way, but I'm stopping him castling. And if I come here, I'm attacking his knight, which is undefended. If I come here, he could just take and then push the tempo. Okay, I'm just going to play it, you know, keep it cool. Everybody be cool. Okay. Now the first thing that springs to mind is I take... So what he's done is he said, okay, my knight is under attack. I don't want to retreat the knight because I've learned that it's good to develop pieces, and he's done a really good job so far, generally playing forwards. But what I don't like is I can just wipe out this knight now, give him doubled isolated pawns on the a-file, which has to be good for me. Yes, I lose the bishop pair. That ain't the end of the world. There takes... There, queen takes. And that just looks really weakening to me. Also makes it less likely that he's going to castle that way. I don't know. Is this good? I mean, yes, I damage his pawns. Yes, those pawns will be an easier target later on. Yes, it means he ain't castling long. I can damage his short castling options as well. Could do that, and then how's he going to get his king safe? And I can always like dodge my king out of the way of the open g-file. He's got a queen and a bishop batterizing their way down here. Do I worry about this? Are we concerned? What do you think? Or is there something better that I'm missing? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to play Queen E1. I'm going to put a battery here. Takes, and takes again. I get my queen up in the action. Oh, now that is a bit shocking. Okay. Because now I'm not even thinking about this. Now I can just take straight away this queen. I think he needs to trade off this knight, this guy here. Because what am I threatening? The check. That's forced. I'll just take this pawn. That's mate, isn't it? How does he prevent it? He has to move this pawn. No, that doesn't prevent it. Doesn't prevent it, still mate, because the knight guards that square. Oh my god. That's really weird. Because he played, I would say, pretty impeccably. Up to that point. Wowzers. Also got this hitting the queen. But that is mate. He's got queen there, actually. But then I can do this, right? Then he plays queen there. Yeah, I think he can stop it with that. Because I haven't got queen b8 because king takes. So queen a8 is mate. And he's found the move. Jeepers creepers. I do this. He can come here. 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 I am up 2 pawns. But you know what, guys? This is chess. This is actually how chess goes. You have a bunch of good moves, and then somebody shits the bed. This happens at every level. I hit queenie, so I don't even need to do that really, do I? Because I know what's going to happen. I play there, he plays here. What you going to do? I can't see. I've got this, hits the queen, again she comes here. So what's the best use of my turn? I haven't got a finish. Still, I don't want to do that. If he takes, I'll take back the bishop. And you get what we call a splendid bishop. So I think I'm just going to chuck Andy up the board. And I will run away. Hey. That would be devastating. Pins the queen on the king. And notice the king can't get out of the that diagonal in that direction because my knight guards that square, right? The king can go there. Then his last move was pointless. Or the queen moves. Queen can't go there because of the knight. She could go there. Then I have this anyway. Check. No, 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 no. He has to go here, and I mate him with that. Pawn can't block because it's pinned by my queen. Wow. And that's mate, isn't it? Goodness gracious me. Well, let's have a look-see. Because I think in the first 10 moves of that game, or 8 or 9 moves, boy done great. 74.8 for me. Yeah, look at this. A couple of mistakes from me. Oh, a couple of misses. All right, let's have a look. This is my one analysis that I'm allowed per day, or bookly book. Best move. Yeah, it says he should take, but then he takes towards the centre. He's got 3 central pawns. He's got a semi-open f-file. So, yeah. Yeah, I did mention d4 there. And that's wonky, for sure. And again, it wants me to trade off the bishops. I don't want to. This is a mistake. Oh, he doesn't like this. Wants d4 here. It wants me to play my bishop here. If queen takes, what is it? Knight takes to c7? Okay, slight advantage. But anyway, that's not what happened. I did this to attack the knight. And he's slightly better. Now he should trade off the knight. And yeah, this was a mistake. Very clearly. But not as much as long castles. So here, yeah, here I built the barrage. It said it was a miss. Knight takes b3. What? Okay, so it said here I should take the knight with the bishop first. And mess up his pawns. Which I thought was fine. Because now he can trade off again. Which he should have done. But that is... yeah, that's a big mistake. Slightly inaccurate. That's okay. And then the queen has to take the bishop. That's the only way to survive. And there it's mate in 1. Yep. Wow. Well, that was fun. Let's do one more. And not analyse it. I know I can switch. I can copy the PGN over to my regular account. Mustafa Fayez from Egypt. And what are we doing? Oh, we're learning the Caro-Kann, aren't we? Well, I say learning. We're playing the Caro-Kann. Because it's defended twice. The hillbilly attack. It's not that, is it? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Okay. Now, first thought's knight f6, defend the pawn. e6 or e5? I mean, I guess e5 is principled, right? Go on. We're meant to be principled here. Knight attacks my pawn. I can defend it with the bishop. No, that hangs that pawn. Just push on, general rule. Grabbing the space. We're going to create space for our own pieces, which should mean lots of scope for tactics later on. Alright, try and trade knights. If he takes, I take towards the centre. And we have ourselves a King Kahuna light squared pawn chain, which means that this bishop is no longer in the game. And I'm not capturing en passant there. You've got an idea of a5, a4, but he'll spot that. Got a check here, but c3. Check it. Actually, that is a thing. Check here, c3. Bring the bishop back to where you intended to put it. Let's try that, just for giggles. So if he puts his knight there, he's pinned his own knight, at least temporarily. Okay, he puts bishop there. So again, we'll do this with the idea of capturing towards the centre. Fair enough. Okay. He wants to develop. Now this knight. Just think here. So we're thinking of castles. Maybe queen there, backing up the bishop, not sure. Bishop a6 hits the rook. Rook goes there. Okay. I wanted to do this kind of move anyway. It just defends both and steps out of the pin, so what's not to like? Huh. Now I do have the option of g takes. G takes has no dark squared bishop and his light squared bishop is shite. But I do canoodle my own pawn structure. And where am I going to get my king to safety? Let's just play, no, we're playing principled. Grown-up chess. This bishop probably wants to come here. This queen probably wants to come here or here. Okay, so thank you for that. I was going to do that anyway. Can't put anything on there because it traps the bishop. You can tell I'm tired. Yeah, mate. But here or here, threatening mate. Threatens mate with queen takes h2. Alrighty then. Here, same threat. You gonna push that? Are you, sir? Are you really, sir? Oh. You push g3, sir? Oh, suits you, sir. Okay. Now I could just drop back and have a go at this, but then the king will probably get up there. Oh, hello. 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 I've got two pieces on it. Right, what are you going to do? Okay. Clever. I can just stick my bishop here and it's still doing the job. This, and then could I sack? There. Don't know. Did you just take a pawn? Takes here. I drop back. He pushes forward. Check. I have to move the king. h5, h4 is on the slow side. Maybe I should have took back here. Then he trades off. Queen has to come back. We're not up in material. I am possibly going to have a safer king, but I have taken my eye off the ball. How about this? Hits the queen, then I come here and then it's checkmate. Here, he does this. I move. I think that works, doesn't it? Here. I move. He queens, I take it. If I get the chance, I'll just stick my bishop there. But I'm attacking his queen. He won't like that. And I'm threatening to do this. And then how on earth do you stop mate on the next move? I don't know. Okay, we come here. The square is guarded 3 times actually. Queen also looks at c8, so I ain't concerned. My queen and my rook are still looking at there. So you queen, I take your queen with my rook, and I've won myself a pawn back. But you're also facing mate in 1. Could have put my king here as well. Then I'd have had another rook, both rooks. Looking at yonder square. I think we're okay. I think we are. Okay, there. Now we're attacking your queen. But the rook is defended by my queen. Happy days. And there's a mate in 1 threat. That is the only move, isn't it? I'm basically up a queen for a rook. Exactly. But I still have mate in 2. That doesn't work, does it? How do you stop mate? It's still mate. Boom. Ooh. That was good. So it's got evaluation. We can look at the evaluation. So after this, black is already slightly better. And that's correct. I'm looking at the eval now because we haven't got the game review. Takes. Black is slightly better. Retreats. Grab the center. Oh, he didn't like that one. Do I get lines? Oh no, don't get lines. Oh well, forget it. Forget it. Look, 2 good wins. That was fun. Mustafa Fayez was a good sport. Shukran. Thank you, my friend. Okay, yeah. So there you go. You wanted me to come back and do some speed running? Done some speed running. I'll try and do a little bit more for you guys over time. But I'm very, very busy, as you might be able to tell, getting rid of all the crap in my house. So yeah, if anyone needs any crap, let me know. You can come over and pick it up. So I gave away my chestnut air to a young lad last week, who's quite keen on chess. But I figured that because Chestnut sent it to me for free, I thought that like flogging it on eBay was a bit cheap, so I just paid it forward. Yeah, that's more or less what I've got. All my chess books are coming with me. And that's it. I know, well, I'm knackered. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. And I shall see you whenever. Take care.